Hi guys, I want to share with you my tricks for throwing marks easy. As a self-taught potter, I know what you are struggling with and will help you to overcome it. First trick is important to wedge good the clay you are going to work with. This will make centering the clay fast and easy. Second trick is to throw the ball on the wheel as close to the center as possible and tap it while wheel is rotating. It will make the ball to stick to the wheel and be more or less in the center. Third trick, do not try to lift the clay high in the beginning. Work with the clay by pressing it or squeezing with both hands at the middle height. When you feel that the clay is less wobbly, go higher. Trick 4. Press corners down with small inclination. This will help the clay to spread evenly. Trick 5. When making the donut, from where you start operating the clay, leave the small indentation down. This is the place where the clay trips, and leaving too much clay there make your marks heavy. When opening the clay, you can check with the needle tool how thick is the bottom. Just put the needle inside and put your finger on the needle where it touched the clay, then pull it out, holding your index finger on the needle. If the bottom is too thin as mine, move the clay from the walls down, as I am doing right now. If the clay is thick, while compressing, move the clay out of the center to the walls. Trick 6. Begin by pressing the clay with your index finger of the right hand and the middle finger inside the vessel, for the right-handed people. When the clay collected under your fingers, lift it up with both hands like gliding up the window. Push it like I show it right now. Pull walls towards invisible thread in the center of the marks. Do not forget to compress the rim. Do it a few times until the rim will not be too wide. If the rim is too wide, then stop and by gently squeezing with both hands like a bouquet of flowers, glide both hands up and make the vessel narrower. You always want to keep it a cylinder form before you make the walls thin enough to start making the shape. Trick 7. Do not worry if the vessel is wobbly and the rim is uneven, you will deal with it later. Clay is very forgiving. Trick 8. If the clay is too sticky as mine and you cannot get outside clay to pull, start pushing from inside out. Do the same things, but now press with your left middle and index finger towards right hand and pull up. Trick 9. If you cannot pull the clay anymore and the walls are still too thick, make a belly shape of the mark. By playing with the shape, you will thinner the walls. See how it's thinning when I'm making the belly of the mark? Okay, now the rim is uneven and I'm using the needle tool to cut it out. And this is trick 10. Just put it against the mark while the wheel is rotating and cut the rim. Do not forget to compress the rim afterwards. And you are done. Happy pottering, and let me know if you still questions. And the next stage will be trimming the mark after it is dry.